welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Maggie McKenzie and this is M&M Budgets. And today we're going to be starting Kalani's second paycheck of November. I cannot believe we are in the middle of November already. It is crazy. But before I start, I would love to say thank you so much to everyone who has recently subscribed. The wonderful Ange Budgets gave me a shout out in one of her posts and here on YouTube, and so many of you came from that, and I'm so excited to have you all here. I am definitely, to be honest, it makes me a little bit more nervous because I feel like most people don't really pay attention to my channel, and that's totally fine because I do this for me. But it makes me so happy to have you all here and following along. So I'm going to try to be a lot better about consistency, posting every Friday. Unless that Friday is a payday, then I will probably get to it the next week. And I wanted to give a little bit of a backstory about myself and our financial situation. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm Maggie, and I just turned 30 years old about a month ago. And my boyfriend and I have been together for about 3 years and about 3 months. And so we have been living together for most of that time. We actually went to elementary school and middle school together. And then he moved away for high school, but then we reconnected about, obviously, 3 years ago. We do combine our finances. We have pretty much since the beginning, to be honest. It's just easier for us. Neither of us like having to Venmo each other or things like that. And so we just make it easy if we combine. And so I do stuff both his paychecks and my paycheck. He gets paid twice a month on the 1st and the 15th, and I get paid once a month on the 5th. He is a mechanic. He's also 30. He's actually exactly 2 weeks older than I am, so we love that. And so yes, he's a mechanic, and I work for a nonprofit that serves kids with chronic kidney disease and their families. And I do that because I also have chronic kidney disease. I was diagnosed when I was 23 back in 2018. And then I was transplanted when I was 26 in 2020. So I just hit my 4-year transplant anniversary a couple weeks ago, and it seems very unreal. I did have a living donor, and she is my absolute hero. So if you have any questions about any of that, I will be more than happy to answer them. I love talking about my donor and my kidney journey. But that's why I do what I do. I serve kids who have the same journey as I do, and I love it more than anything in the world. So I think that's pretty much the backstory about me. I'll kind of go through some of my envelopes a little bit if they're not pretty self-explanatory. I think most of ours are, but just in case there's things that aren't in other people's. But yes, so like I said, Kalani gets paid on the 1st and the 15th. So today's actually the 19th of November, and he got paid about 4 days ago. So not all of his paycheck is in here. We did have to spend some of it before I was able to cash stuff it, and then I did put some of it directly into our savings accounts. So not all of that's in here, but I will talk about those as we go. So we are physically stuffing 990 today. So we'll give it a count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 400, 55, 56, 5700, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. So 990. Okay, so like always, I'm going to start with our bills. Now, I am trying kind of a new angle this time. I'm wanting it to be a little bit farther out so I can see everything, but let me know if you cannot. And I will say that I live in the Pacific Northwest. It is getting dark so early, and it's also constantly raining. So I'm going to try, if this video is hard to see, I'm going to try and lighten it. So I hope it's not too dark. I also, for everyone that's new, I do technically make my own stuff. I just buy my envelopes on Amazon and then use my Cricut to put names on them. And then I've created my own dashboards. I switch them out for the seasons. And they're not perfect by any means. These ones are smaller than I wanted them to be, but that's okay. And then none of the holes are correct because I don't have an actual stapler that does that. So, just so you guys know. And actually the first envelope that I need to stuff, I don't actually have made. So, that is our AAA, because I always forget about it. So that is getting 100. And I'm just going to put this in here for now. And I will make that hopefully by next video. And that is due in December. So the first couple weeks of next month. And so that's why it's getting 100, because I forget. Okay. Amazon is getting skipped. Car insurance is getting its normal 50. So now it has 1,050 and 1,100. It has 1,000 in there because we are trying to get Kalani's car passed through DEQ and registered and all of that. Well, one of his, he has two. He loves cars. He's a mechanic, what can I say? So we're trying to get one of them that he obviously doesn't drive right now. But he's got a couple of things to fix on it, and we need to get certain things for it, and I just put it all on car insurance because it is all in one, and I won't take it out. If it's in his actual car fund, he'll spend it on car parts, and we can't do that. So I have to I have to put it somewhere else so he doesn't have access. And he knows that. He's on board with it. He knows he'll spend it on car parts when he shouldn't. So, okay, Chewy is going to get 25. We do have two cats. We have Mokes. Well, I call him Mokes. His name's Moki. He is 5. Right? Yeah, he's 5. He just turned 5 in September. And then we have Tigger, who is 2. He'll be 3 in May. So we get their food, obviously, on Chewy. Okay, medical is getting skipped. It does have 105. PGE is our electricity, and it is getting 100, but it's getting it in different denominations. So we're gonna do 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 100. And I'm doing it this way just because, like, I just got our next bill for December, and it's like 111 or something. So I wanted to have a few more denominations so I can make kind of change easier, I guess, for myself. So, and I do overstuff this just because it's getting cold outside and it's going to start raising. So I put more in it than we actually need, and I've been doing that all summer. So, okay. So PGE has 1, 2, 3, 4, $450, $500, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, and 65. So $565. During the summer, we don't have an AC or anything like that, and so I've just been overstuffing it every single month to kind of prepare us for winter. So, all right, prescriptions is getting skipped. Those prescriptions and medical usually comes out of my paycheck just because they're all mine. So rent is getting $365. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 65. And this should mean that we are fully funded for the month and ready to pay on December 1st. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1,300. 1,350, 1,400, 20, 40, 50, 55. We're actually $5 over. That's fine. Our rent is $1,450, so perfect. Last month I was short because I miscounted. All right, rental insurance is getting skipped. Subscriptions is getting skipped. T-Mobile is getting $50. So T-Mobile should also be fully funded because we pay this next week. So 50, 100, 150, 170, and 190, which is perfect. We are still currently paying off Kalani's phone, so that's why that's so expensive. And Xfinity is getting $25. This is obviously for our internet. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, and 120, which is also perfect and ready for December 2nd. Perfect. That is all of our bills. This is our high priority. So Celebrate is for other people's birthdays, holidays, really anything like that I'll put in here. This is kind of a newer one though, so I did set aside $70 for this, but there is some Christmas things that I needed to get, so that's empty. Christmas, I did technically put $150 in here, but we actually just spent it all. We've been buying Christmas gifts already, just to kind of get them out of the way. So, everything that we actually bought added up to that $150. So I just spent it instead of stuffing it in here. But so Christmas currently still has 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually no, Christmas is getting 50. There's something else I had to take out. Anyway, okay. Christmas has 1, 2, 3, 4. 450. Yeah, 450, 460, 463. 463. And again, we've been spending out of that. It was pretty packed. We spent quite a bit this past week, so. Okay, clothing is getting skipped. Debt, so this isn't technically debt. I call it debt, but it's not. The only actual debt that we have is my student loans. And right now those are being held. So I'm not paying anything on them right now. I know that's going to change. Oh, so I'll figure that out. But this is money that I took out of our savings account to spend on my 30th birthday, and I'm paying myself back. So this is getting skipped. It'll get stuffed from my paycheck on December 5th. Dining out is getting 50. So 20, 40, and 50. And I do it, we come in here and spend 50 a week on dining out. So this will come out next week. All right, entertainment is getting, it's only getting 10. It's only getting 10 this week. So entertainment has, we were trying to save up to go on a weekend like cabin trip thing, but we haven't decided if we're gonna do that or not. So I've still been stuffing it, just not quite as much. So entertainment has 50, 1, 50, 2, 20, 40, 50, and 55. So 255. And then I got a Cinemark gift card for my birthday that has 100 on it. So we're waiting to put that in there. Waiting to use that. Gas is getting 50. So gas now has 100. And again, I will come in here every week and take 50 out. We spend 50 a week on gas. Groceries, we spend 150 a week. And we do go through the grocery store with calculators out and add up every single thing when we put them in the cart to make sure that we don't go over our budget. And this all comes out of my paychecks, just because I get paid once a month and it's a larger payment than his are. So I take it all out of mine and just come in here and take out 150 every week. All right, household is getting skipped. Kalani is getting 50. And he has spent some of that, so I actually need to break that and deposit it. But his car is getting skipped. My car is getting skipped. Mokers and Tig is getting 30. So 20 and 30. So now they have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 109. And this just is like for cat litter, treats, and stuff like that. So, okay, and Winterhawks is getting skipped. So Winterhawks is our local WHL Junior League hockey, and my mom and I love hockey. She got me into it. My grandparents were season ticket holders when my mom was younger, and so now my mom and I are season ticket holders this year for the first time. So I save up for, like, you know, drinks or snack at the games, parking, stuff like that. So, all right, this is our low priority, and even though it's low priority, it's a lot of our longer term sinking funds instead of short term. So our emergency fund got 90 this week, which seems like an odd number, but I had a $10 bill in here and I just wanted to get it to the next 100. So it got 90. But I did put that in the account already. So so now emergency fund is at 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1,400 in our emergency fund. Emergency pet care is getting skipped, but that has 1,000, and that is just for emergency things, not like regular appointments. That's from the other one. So future home, we're hoping obviously to buy a home one day. We don't know when that's going to happen, not anytime soon, but we are saving for it. So we do have 1,000, 250, 350, 450, 550, 650, 700. So 1,700 saved up for that. Like I said, we have a long ways to go. So, okay, laundry. We do have to pay for laundry in our apartment complex. So that is hitting 10. Lunch. This is for Kalani to go get lunch during the week at work. And it is getting... getting 25, if that makes sense. That's all that's left. Okay, so it's getting 25, so now it has 35. And that's on stuffing today, but I'll go through the rest of these just for anyone who's new. So Paranormal Circle, that is, I love the paranormal and ghost and spirit and investigation shows, stuff like that. So I grew up watching Ghost Hunters and all of those. And one of my absolute favorite ghost hunters is Amy Bruni, and she has a subscription basically for extended content and everything like that, called Paranormal Circle. So I did pay for a year of this already, so I will start saving up for next year's. Our Roth currently only has $2,000, well, $2,050 in it. But next year I have a major goal to get this up and to max it out for the year. So we will see if that can happen. School loans, it has 50 in here right now. That'll get paid eventually. Siderius is a winery that I belong to. And so this is where I put all of my payments. I get quarterly wine. So my mom, my sister, and I like wine tasting. Technology has nothing in it, but I'm going to start saving up for a dash cam. Tools, this is for Kalani to buy tools when he needs them, because being a mechanic, you have to buy your own tools. So I need to start stuffing that because I never know when he's going to need something. So, vision, this is mainly for my contacts. I don't need contacts for a very long time because I don't wear them all that often. So that's in here. Weed, Kalani does smoke mainly to help with his anxiety and other mental health stuff. And it works for him. So I made a budget. And then wedding. So we are not engaged. We talk about it all the time. We are planning on it, but we want to save up for it because we know that we have to. Neither of our parents are in a place to help us. So, and that's totally okay. We don't expect that. We don't expect anyone to help. So we want to make sure that we are fully prepared for that before we pick a date and start working on that. So we do have 1, 2, and 3,000. 3,000 in the bank for it. And I stuff this every single chance I get. This did actually get 100 to make it the full 3,000, this paycheck. But I deposited it. So, all right, that is that binder. And I put it directly in the account, but we are saving up for a trip to Disney because I love Disney. And I cannot wait to go back at some point. So we are saving for that. So I did put, I want to say I put 50 in dining from this paycheck. I'm pretty sure is what I did. I might have done some of these other small ones, but so currently airfare has 100, and these, no, I made that one myself. This one, so dining has 200, and I have a whole bunch of these in this binder, and most of them are from the Blushing Hippo, and I love these so much. They're amazing quality. So I highly recommend checking out her Etsy. I will link it down below because they're fantastic. So that one's from her. This one is also from her. We have 700, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 700 in lodging and 600 in park tickets. We don't know if we're doing Disneyland or Disney World. We haven't decided yet. Disney World would be top because Kalani's never been there, and I've been once, and they've had a lot of new things added since I've been, so that's kind of the goal. We're looking to go in September of next year, so we'll see. Snacks has 150, I think. Yeah, 150 is snacks. And then 130, I want to say. Yeah, 130 in souvenirs. And then transportation, if we need to rent a car or a shuttle or whatever we have to do, there's 100 in there. So we have 1,900 in our savings account, our high yield, plus 50 and 30. So 1,980 currently saved for Disney. And I think that's it. This was definitely a longer video, but I kind of wanted to give some backstories about myself and our lives. Please let me know if you have any questions. I do also own a custom sugar cookie business. And so I do stuffings from that every once in a while. Sometimes I'll just add them into these ones. I hope you enjoyed or found this helpful. If you did, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when I upload next. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!